like science.
I like science.
I like science.
So, yeah, the recording's in progress.
Science.
It's just like we can't ignore that little announcement every time we set to record.
Yeah,
We
well,
can't just let it go.
No, I have to comment on it every fucking time, Dave. It's just who I am. I have ADHD and I have anxiety, and I also have some obsessive compulsive things too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's an obsessive compulsive behavior thing.
Yeah. Well, hi
It's
guys.
like I have to touch stuff at work as I'm walking by it. I'm
Mm.
like Monk.
Yeah, well, it's like whenever we go get Greek food and we're waiting at the table to get our food, when they call our number, you get up and you knock on the table twice and then you go get the food every time.
I do that at work too. I'll knock on the table before I get up.
Funny.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's about all that's going to be funny in this episode.
Oh, are you saying we don't have jokes?
No, I'm not saying we don't have jokes. I'm saying that the episode itself.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, storyteller. Oof,
Yeah,
boy.
the storyteller. This is kind of indicative of how the first season of Deep Space Nine went. It was very uneven. There were some really, there were some good episodes and there were a lot of weird ones, and there were some downright terrible ones. And this is one of my least favorites of season one.
Oh, well, it's not even like you could ignore the A plot and just go with the B plot. It's like both of them
They're both
are bad.
terrible. Yeah, the only interesting part of this episode is actually Cisco, just him being him being everybody's dad, basically, because they've got to he has to mediate a dispute between the Paku and the Navat, and apparently the whole big fuss is that the Cardassians, when they were occupying Bajor, they're for eons, well, maybe not eons, but for centuries at least, the river between them, this is very Israel-Palestine shit, the river between them.
You say 90 years or 900 years? I think 90 years.
It's been I think it's been longer than that. But in any case,
because Cisco said something, and I think it was 90 years it's been this way, the treaty. But
yeah. But basically the treaty says that this is the division between their territories. And then the Cardassians came in and diverted the river. And so now the Paku have more land than the Navat, and the Navat want their land back. And we've got Padme Amidala. I'm sorry, we've got this girl. We've got this teenage girl that's the representative.
The divine right of kings and queens kind of thing, as if your leadership is passed down genetically through a family line. This is what happens, is you have people that aren't prepared to be a leader become a leader because their parents were killed by the Cardassians.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like Naboo with Queen Amidala, a 14-year-old elected queen.
Yes,
tell me how that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense, but at least she had excessive training.
Yeah,
to be a candidate.
Like a certain class of people train to be leaders and get elected when young. It's
weird.
I mean, the queen is not an elected position anyway, but I guess George Lucas didn't want it to be a monarchy, but he wanted a queen. So he made an elected queen, which makes no sense.
Why couldn't she just be a president or prime minister, or
why not just a princess? Why did she have to be the one leading?
Yeah, anyway, sorry. There's actually a lot of Star Wars tie-ins in this episode, which is funny because it's this episode happened about 6 years before pod racing. Anyway, so yeah, she's the young lady who is playing I've got her name written down somewhere. I can't read my own handwriting.
Guess I could look it up.
Well, I know I wrote it down, but
Okay, so storyteller.
Varys, that's her name.
Okay.
Found it. Can't read my own handwriting. So the young lady who played Varys, she was very good. She was
Yes.
especially for someone of that age. And in a very, very typical way, because Jake and Nog get a look at her and suddenly it's like oh yeah, and it's like the cartoon eyes popping out of the heads and everything. And because they're teenage boys.
Yeah. What is the fascination that Ferengi have for most humanoid women
I don't know. Because he
besides
should
other Ferengi?
because I would think that he being raised in the traditional Ferengi way that he would be disgusted by women wearing clothes.
Yeah. Well,
But,
he is Rom's son, so that's
yeah,
another because Rom is very much not traditional.
yeah. But anyway, so at the beginning we've got this dispute that's going to happen, and now O'Brien has to take Bashir down to the planet to a village that's got a major problem. They need help or they're all gonna die.
Yeah, they had some kind of emergency contact saying that they're all gonna die, so Bashir's headed down, and yeah, O'Brien's for some reason gonna be the shuttle pilot.
He doesn't want to be. He tries to get out of it.
Well, he shouldn't be. He's the chief engineer. He should stay on the space station because it's
Agreed.
still early days
Yeah.
and they're still updating everything.
Yeah.
You can't tell me nobody else can fly a shuttle or Bashir can't pilot it himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure Bashir could pilot the shuttle by
Yeah,
himself,
this
but
is all because they want to set this pair up as strange bedfellows because O'Brien doesn't like Bashir. I guess because Bashir, I don't know if it's a class thing because
mm,
O'Brien's very working class and Bashir
mm,
is very upper class.
yeah.
So, and also the divide between the English and the Irish, which you think would be water on the bridge by now. I mean, it's like our relationship with Japan's pretty good now,
Mm,
but yeah, it's like the English Irish still at odds with one another. And of course they become besties later, but this is early days where they're not getting along and Bashir wants to know why.
yeah.
So keeps asking questions and asking O'Brien why he doesn't like him or if he finds him annoying.
Well, that's the thing. Bashir in this episode is pretty much just an excited puppy.
Yeah, he's a Labrador. He's just
Hmm.
interested in everything, very clingy, talks a lot because he's nervous, and that's a nervous tick.
Asking questions, so many questions.
Yep. Interested in everything. O'Brien becoming the Syrah.
Mm.
He gets super excited over that.
He gets super excited over everything.
Yep.
He's a puppy. He's a puppy in this episode. He's a very distracted puppy. What? What? Hey,
What's
where? Now? What?
squirrel?
Now?
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, he seems a little annoyed that, he's there to do a job and it's all this hocus pocus stuff that doesn't really involve him other than prolonging the previous Syrah's life a little longer, like a day
Mm-hmm. Not, and
longer.
if that, it's not even a
Yeah.
day. It's like
Yeah.
that. It's like that day, and
Yep.
then that night he dies.
Hmm. It's like, oh yeah, he's dying of old age and this will sustain him for a little bit. He just needs his rest. Oh, nope, he's gonna get up and make a big theater production
Like
of
the
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 Balrog.
the worst panto ever. It's
Dear
just
Lord. This
it's
episode, ugh.
oh. And just the reactions of the Maga. I'm sorry, not just the reactions of the villagers
Well,
while
it's
he's telling the story. It's unrealistic at best.
I mean, the writers have an opportunity here because of the subtext of what they're saying, and it gets overlooked.
Hmm.
Is that to keep this village together and to prevent them from infighting, the Syrah manifests an outside threat that is the manifestation of their own fears. And it comes to destroy the village, and they have to gather together, and through their own united front against this make-up enemy, they can become one village and one people. This is the United States immigration policy
Mm,
is that immigrants are responsible, and the UK has this too, that the people in power blame immigrants for everything, whether they're
mm-hmm,
responsible or not.
mm-hmm,
And often immigrants actually help the economy by buying things, by taking jobs other people won't. I mean, nursing alone, how many countries have immigrant nurses?
mm-hmm.
Uh, they actually bolster the economy and they improve conditions generally. But
Yes.
because it's an outside threat and, people don't like foreigners because they're only like the things they're familiar with through fear of the other or the things they don't understand. And so, yeah, you point fingers at the outside threat and say it's their faults. They're the problem. Let's unite together and keep them out.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really solve anything because the threat wasn't real to begin with.
Yep.
And that's what we have here is this manifestation thing is an invention. And yeah, it does create weird energy things that attack people with magic missile. And it's, or is it shatter? It's one of those spells. But yeah, just these bursts that seem to mostly target balconies.
Well,
Um,
the visual, I would say magic missile.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
yeah, some kind of sparky thing that comes in. Well, if it was magic missile, there's no way it could hit unless you had the shield spell. So, because yeah, that's an automatic hit. That's why it's a nice spell. Is
Yeah.
there's no saving throw. There's no roll to hit. It just automatically hits you. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's absurd. It's a pure invention. It's a lie. It reminded me a lot of Plato's Republic with the noble lie. Is like everybody is born to these classes, and that's where you remain. Either you're born with like bronze in your body, and that makes you a laborer, or you're silver, and that makes you a guardian, or you're gold, and that makes you a leader. And that's, they have this class society just so there's order and structure and you don't move past your station. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And Plato even writes it's a lie. It's a noble lie because it's a necessary thing for the republic to work.
No.
The- yeah, the
Agre
republic is full of all kinds of weird stuff like that.
yeah. Disregard. I mean, disagree. And I disregard that it has to be this way bullshit.
Yeah,
It
that
never
you're
has to be that way.
that you're born into a class and that's where you belong. And,
Yeah.
it's this kind of same thing is that there's this outside threat and therefore everybody will be united. And it really makes the Bajorans look dumb.
Mm,
And this is early days too. So, there's still world building. I guess, I mean, 14 episodes in is still a lot. Isn't
yeah.
that 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you would think, if you're orbiting basically Bajor in the wormhole nearby, that you'd write the Bajorans better than this, but they really seem like a backward village that
Mm,
just believes in this weird superstition about this little piece of the orb that's being used to lie to people and create an existential threat just so they'll get along.
yeah.
It's like maybe you need other better policies or something. There's got to be some other way to strengthen the community than just create this false outside threat that they don't even address. It's like
Mm-mm.
it's supposed to be a good thing
Mm-hmm.
that this Shraw's assistant comes and saves the day at the end of it, just continuing the lie. And
Yeah.
that's good?
No.
That they're just going to continue this existence. I mean, normally, and especially in classic Trek, this would get exposed and the people would be liberated from this falsehood. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Kirk would pull the wool off their eyes and reveal, that it's this mad computer that is determining everything or whatever. That's usually how it ended up. But yeah, in this case, it's like, nope, we'll just continue the lie. It's that all these villagers just live in ignorance.
And honestly, the story that the storyteller slash Sarah tells is ridiculous. And it's so children's panto.
Yeah, it's very storybook. It's very much a pantomime. There's this creature. It lives in the woods. It doesn't like us. It's hungry. It wants to destroy us.
Oh,
But
it's
we're strong
coming.
and we have hope, and our hope can destroy it.
Yeah, it's just because I honestly did not remember this episode at first. It took me till about halfway through where I'm just like, yeah, I have a vague recollection of this. I know now why it didn't really surface in my mind because this episode is crap.
Yeah, it's not good. And the former Shra's a jerk anyway. I mean, he's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So he calls down, I mean, they call down Bashir because the Shra is sick.
Surah, not Shura.
Yeah, Sarah.
K Surah, Surah.
I think I'm getting confused because Bashir, Shara. So Sarah, Bashir, Bajoran, it's just
Too
and
many
whatever
names.
the Balrog thing is, whatever they call it,
It's
the
a Dalrock.
Dalrock,
No, Dalrock.
Dalrock. It's the
Dalrock.
Balrog. I mean,
It's the Balrog,
even
yeah.
the way the Sarah was standing, he was very Gandalf-like with his staff,
Mm-hmm.
commanding that the Dalrock leave. I mean, it's Gandalf talking to the Balrog.
Mm.
I mean,
You shall not pass.
it's like obvious the parallels.
Yeah.
Anyhow, what was I saying? Oh, the Sarah being an asshole. He calls they call down Bashir, but they get O'Brien too, and the Sarah says that O'Brien is the chosen one. He's going to be the next Sarah, not anybody else in the village, because he doesn't want to expose the lie to anybody else in the village. And he's punishing his assistant because the last time the assistant tried was given the opportunity to,
Tell
send
the
off
story.
the
Yeah.
Del Rock, tell his story. It didn't work, but that's a training issue, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Or just put a little bit of confidence in the guy for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Gas him up. Don't talk him down. But anyway, so you get a perfect stranger to do it. I mean, not Balky or cousin. What is his name? Cousin somebody. Anyhow, yeah, he's as punishment that O'Brien's given the role, and the assistant gets pissed and tries to kill them with this knife that while they were fighting over the knife is like, Bashir's an augment.
Yeah. But he hasn't exposed that yet.
I know that's early days yet, but it just sprung to mind that it had been really funny. But it was actually O'Brien that eventually got sick of it and did kind of a judo throw to the guy
Mm-hmm.
and tossed him. So, but yeah, it's just dumb.
It is.
It's dumb to take an outsider and force it upon them to, but I guess that was the whole plan all along, is to, through jealousy, inspire the assistant to rise to the occasion because O'Brien was going to get it wrong, which is mean because
Mm-hmm.
how many people are going to get injured? So people are going to get injured twice. So you're just putting insult to injury.
Yep.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. It's I feel like though, after going through this together, that this is like the beginning of Miles learning to tolerate Bashir.
Yeah. So I like how Bashir's telling O'Brien to call him Julian.
Mm-hmm.
And
And he keeps saying Julian.
Julian.
He doesn't just say Julian, he says Julian.
Uh, he put some stank on it for sure.
Yeah, it's like, thanks, Julian.
Yep. Meanwhile, Bashir's just calling him Chief. Hey,
Yep.
Chief. Just
Yeah.
what you call you, Chief Engineer.
Yeah. So, that I don't know if you have anything more to say about that particular part of the episode.
There's a lot of taking on and putting off robes.
There's so much of that. Oh my God.
Make a drinking game out of how many times somebody either dons a robe or disrobes.
Also gross that there are prostitutes that are there to serve the Syrah. Ew.
Yep. Yeah.
Gross. Gross.
Bashir
Ugh.
seemed to be delighted by it, but O'Brien explaining that he's married, and they're like, well, we'll bring your wife and child down and you can live here. It's like, no, I've got a job on the space station. Thank you very much. I'm not here just to tell your goddamn story.
I think though Bashir was not um looking at the prostitutes as, oh yeah, I want to fuck one of them. I thought that he thought it was funny because he
Ah,
knows Miles is married and has a child. And so he's getting his jollies of watching Miles be incredibly uncomfortable.
yep. Sex workers.
Yeah. Ew.
But I don't even know if there's, I don't know what they are. A harem, I guess.
Possibly.
But yeah, it just stinks of certain
Male privilege.
aspects of Star Trek is the sexualizing of women,
Yeah.
and that women are gifts or property or something like that, something to be won. It'd
Hmm.
been interesting if they had a guy there too, just to
Just in
show
case.
options. Yeah,
It's like, hey, if you're not into women,
yeah.
we have
We got
men.
this guy who looks like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Might
hell
interest you.
yes. Hell to the yes.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to fuck Sephiroth.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what gender you are.
Was
Uh,
it
um,
was it Lance Bass that voiced him in Kingdom Hearts or something like that?
was
I
it?
can't remember. I don't remember.
I
I
know, I
thought
know
they did
it's,
because he had a very bassy voice, but maybe not.
I don't think it was. I know that in the remake, it's Tyler Hoechlin, who was also Superman in
Hmm.
Superman and Lois.
Right.
And oh my God, he's so hot. he
Yeah.
is,
That's
he's
very
even,
steamy.
he's one of those people that I'm like, because, I met him at Van X. You were there, sort
Right.
of.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, you were in
I
the
was there,
background.
sort of.
You were when I went to go meet Tyler,
Oh,
you
right.
were
I was there to support.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
were
I
just kind
was
of
there
standing
supportively.
back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have still have the selfie from that. But yeah, so sometimes when you see people on screen, they are not necessarily as hot as they are in person. No, Tyler Hoechlin is absolutely hotter in person. I
Yeah.
didn't think that was possible. And he's just a really nice guy.
Yeah. That's crazy how that happens when you meet a celebrity and they're like even more attractive because they're in 3 dimensions.
Hmm. 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 Anyway, so yeah, let's stop talking about this and talk about the other part of
Well,
it,
you
more
had
stuff.
an interesting point too that cuts into this plot. I guess it's the A plot because it's the title,
Mm,
of the episode
yeah.
reflects it, but how they couldn't find anything on their scanners. There's
Hmm.
clearly an energy there.
Hmm.
So why can't their scanners pick it up?
Hmm. I mean, their scanners can pick up orbs, can't they?
Yeah. And they
So
find like energy after the event,
yeah,
but not during it.
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
No sense at all. So yeah, that entire storyline just sucks. And the other storyline isn't any better because
No.
now we've got a teenage girl and two guys and hijinks are going to happen and they're going to fight over her and blah blah, all the typical fucking stuff. And it's just tedious. The only
Yeah.
the thing that I really liked was Nog trying to help by the rules of acquisition.
I thought that was, well, it kind of does go somewhere, but it was interesting how it's like, okay, you've got land that they want back, but you don't necessarily want the land. But what do they have that you want in exchange for the thing you don't want in the first place?
Yeah. Well, he's like, well, you've got this land. What's something that you want?
Hmm.
What's something? Could you make a trade?
Yep.
So yeah, Nog is the rules of acquisition are actually helpful
Hmm.
in this situation instead of screwing somebody over.
You
But
brought
we
up
never.
an interesting point is when was it opportunity plus instinct equals profit? And you're like, no, it's intuition because
Mhm.
instinct is a innate, like
It's a,
biological
it's
thing.
it's a biological imperative,
Yeah.
and intuition is knowing something is true without to have uh, uh, having to have evidence.
Yeah, objective evidence. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a hunch.
yeah. So people stop using instinct when you mean intuition
Hmm.
because instinct that's not that.
Yeah,
Uh,
instinct is why birds would fly south during winter,
mm. Instinct is
Mm.
fight or flight.
Like
Is
it's
instinct
migrational. Yeah.
instinct is something you can't overrun.
Right.
It is out of your control. It's
Yeah. Intuition.
biological.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intuition is very different.
Yeah.
So there you
So,
go. There's the difference between instinct and intuition, folks. I hope you've learned something today.
yep. So, yeah. So I liked that part too. I didn't like the weird competition over her that, and it felt
It's
like
really
Jake wasn't all
typical.
that interested anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he was competing just to compete.
Mm-hmm. Boys.
Yeah. Uh, Dangling on the promenade. I didn't like Nog throwing whatever he had in a bag at the half Twi'leks that
Yeah,
were walking along the
we had some half
promenade.
Twi'leks. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
they
saw them
only had
twice.
one tentacle-like thing dangling from their head, but yeah, they were,
They were very Twi'lek.
yeah, walking along, and yeah, they got to see them during that scene when they got hit with a seed or something, whatever Nog had in his bag, and then saw them later in the promenade.
Yeah.
Had Quark get a drink thrown in his face when he called this president lady or queen or whatever we're calling her. She has a
Barris.
title, Barris
Her title is Tetrarch of the Paku.
Tetrock,
Yeah.
which Tetrock sounds like there's four of them, but then it is a whole other language belonging to a whole other species. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, Quark calls her little lady, and she pours this, looks like a high C or something like that in his face, kind of an orange fruity drink, I imagine.
I actually don't blame her
Yeah.
because that's very misogynist, little lady.
Yeah, it's patronizing for somebody who's
Mm-hmm.
in a
A
pretty important
leadership role.
meeting,
Yeah.
and Quark should know that. Being in the service industry, she should know where his station is,
Yeah.
if he's catering an event. So that is on him. And of course, he's going to charge her for the drink anyway.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the whole practical joke shit with
Yeah,
Odo's
I've never liked
bucket.
practical jokes ever.
Practical jokes aren't funny. They're
Oh.
usually cruel, and they're only funny for the people perpetrating them.
Well, they take advantage of people's
Trust.
just desire to trust others.
Mm-hmm.
it it undermines the social contract that, just assume people have the best intentions. And you take that trust, that assumption, and turn it against people to humiliate them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mean-spirited.
Yep.
And it makes people not trust you. And the fact that Jake ended up laughing along to the joke is like, no, be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's stupid because it is. It was
Yeah.
dumb. It was a dumb thing anyway, even if it was a practical joke played on, oh, Jesus Christ,
Ferris.
on Odo,
Oh, on Odo. Sorry.
to steal his bucket.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's mean to begin with, but then to steal it and then have it filled with oatmeal and then dump it on Jake as if it was Odo that you just dumped on Jake. And it's even the wrong color, so it doesn't work anyway.
It's the wrong color, the wrong consistency. Like Jake should have known.
Yeah, it should have been just pink slime.
And also, you would have been able to smell that it was oatmeal if it's all over
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I thought you could see maybe it was smell. It's Odo. It's like, I wonder what Odo smells like.
No, I'm saying
Like fish
you would
oil.
know that this wasn't Odo because it smells like oatmeal.
Yeah, oatmeal. The
So,
smell of Odo.
yeah, and we never do find out what the compromise is between.
I think I talked over it.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe they're sharing the land is what the impression I got, and it's become a trade zone between the two nations. And so
So,
they
yeah.
mutually control that area, that from where the river originally was, which was the natural border that was in the treaty, to where the river was diverted is shared land in a trade zone.
Yeah, so why can't they do that with Israel and Palestine?
Because they're two different religions and one has beachfront property. Honestly,
Fair
Palestine
enough.
is along the beach line, and yeah, I think a large part of this ongoing genocide is because they want to develop it for themselves.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But the religious part of it's there too, because that's ever since Israel was established there after the Second World War, there's been conflict. It's nothing new. It wasn't just that attack in October, it's been going on since the 40s.
I know, but it just seems to me like there's a solution. They just won't
Yep.
do it. They won't
Yeah.
compromise.
Yeah.
They refuse. So anyway,
Yep. I know it's
so there
depressing.
it is depressing, and this episode was depressing because it was just
Yeah, it's and just the insistence that she had to do stuff for her people, even if that meant going to war, and not realizing how dumb that is
well,
until Cisco kind
Cisco.
of, yeah, clarifies that are your people prepared to fight and die for this land that they never anticipated having in the first place, and they were perfectly fine without? Is like, are they gonna die for this land that used to belong to these other people who just want it back just because of what the Cardassians did?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's cool that they did land on a compromise, and sharing's better than nothing. I thought also splitting the difference is at least something. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's put the border between where the river originally was, where it was diverted to, and just go halvesies. And that
Yeah.
way we lose about as much as you regain. And both of us are unhappy, which is the nature of compromise.
Well, I actually like the whole using it together because then everybody's actually happy.
Hmm.
Everybody gets to use it. So, but I like the very calm way that Cisco talks to her about this. He treats
Yep.
her like the leader that she is, but he's also speaking to her like she's a teenager because she is.
Right.
And I really appreciated that. He wasn't condescending. He was just very calm, and he just was like, "Okay, well, are you prepared for this? Is there a better way?" He's
Yep.
would your father have gone to war for this?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was an interesting point to bring up. And that like dawned on her too, is like, oh, yeah, maybe my father wouldn't have done it this way.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't have to go to extremes for my people. There's other ways to serve the interests of the people and still maintain the peace, which is what
Yep.
she does
Yeah,
eventually.
indeed.
Yeah. I mean,
This
she
episode
she
felt so
was,
long.
you did bring up that she's a little bratty, and she is.
Mm-hmm. But I think
But
that that
I guess you
comes
can
from,
understand that, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and
yeah,
also her not being able to be the kid she is because of the responsibility that's been thrusted upon her. You
yeah,
could see why she'd want to hang around with Nog and Jake just
yeah.
to let go for a few moments, that, that burden of responsibility, and just be a kid.
Yeah. One thing also that bothered me is when they went to her quarters the first time
Oh God,
and
that bothered me.
she opens the door and they just start talking to her and just walk in. They don't wait for an invitation. They just walk in.
Did you notice Jake sits down, puts his feet on the table with
Mm-hmm.
the soles of his shoes facing her? I mean, in some cultures that would be an insult. And putting your
Yeah.
feet on a table anyway, I mean, that might be where she eats. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Anyway, yeah,
I did
there's
like that she had a laptop that she kept staring at with the map of the river. It looked like she was
yeah.
playing SimCity or some kind of strategy game. She was playing, was that Kinsai, that Japanese Civil War game?
No, I don't know. I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, can we put this to bed?
Uh, Trying to think of something else. Got a little bit of Kira.
Not
Uh,
enough.
yeah, basically Cisco bringing her along because she could direct him into the stuff he was unfamiliar with. And also when he like went into the command room, how she was like standing in this kind of action station pose. Her feet were like shoulder length apart in her cool boots.
Yeah, that's because Kira
Um,
is ready for action at all
yeah,
times.
she's always badass. It's got a little bit of Morn.
Yeah, Morn.
Yeah, Morn and Cork talking, and Kira coming in for a double because of the negotiations. So she got some kind of double of a green drink. It's like, is
Yeah.
that absinthe? Is that the green fairy?
It was a little thick to be absinthe, I think, but
Yeah.
I think it was funny that Quark's talking to Morn, and Morn looks like he's about to reply to what Quark
Uh-huh.
says, but as per usual, we never actually hear how much Morn talks
Yep.
because you can't shut that guy up,
No.
apparently.
Yeah. You'll talk your ear off.
Yeah. I love that. I love that they kept that running gag throughout the entire series. They
Well, I love
never
that
went
it's a
back
Cheers
down.
reference
Yeah, because it's
because
more
it's
eh,
yeah, it's
it's
Norm
Norm. Yep.
from Cheers, and they just
Norm.
rearranged the letters, and they just have this, you know, guy at the bar all the time, but he never talks.
Yeah.
There's just reference that he talks.
Yep. It's always off screen. You never
Uh,
actually see it.
yeah, I don't have much else to say. It's just doesn't reflect the Bajorans in a good light.
Hmm.
Uh, Nog and Jake are pretty annoying, except when Nog gives advice. That was actually pretty cunning, and it was good advice. You know, you have
Yes.
something they want. What do you want in return? Boom,
Yep.
simple.
Yeah.
Odo being Odo,
Not enough
harassing
Odo
the
either.
kids.
Yeah. I don't know what's the big deal about sitting on the top floor and dangling your legs over unless he thinks it's a safety concern. But if it's a safety concern, then don't have areas where they can dangle their legs over. How hard is that?
Oh, I think even Nog says like we have more of a chance falling over the railing standing by it than we
Hmm.
do sitting near it.
Yep. It's just that never made any sense to me.
Yeah.
Just
Well, they're
let those
just
kids dangle.
hooliganism, vagrancy,
Yeah.
loitering,
Whatever.
no skateboarding, you know, a cab includes Odo, I guess.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's that then. And now we get to move on, right?
MoveOn.org.
No, no, move on to what we're gonna do next.
All right, you
So
ready for me to roll this
no,
bugger?
I gotta get to the thingy first.
Oh yeah, get to the spreadsheet that
Yep.
Dan made.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he made it, and he let me have a copy of it because he's awesome.
He's
So awesome.
did you just call him Arsome?
I
Is
didn't
he
mean
like an
to.
arse?
No, he's not. He's the
Okay, he's
best guy
awesome.
ever. Awesome.
Right.
Uh,
I
I
was
just
wondering where you're going with the arse reference.
I had something in my throat.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, Dan.
Arse.
And while I'm here, thanks, Patrick, for just always being cool and sending me all that Star Trek meme stuff because I love it. And yeah.
And yeah, and listeners, all of you.
Listen, all the listeners, Tim. Hi, Tim. All the listeners. I'm so tired, you guys.
Yeah,
So
that's yeah.
tired.
We postponed recording and then realized that we better record because Brandy was getting tired.
I'm so tired. I'm a tired taco.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I worked basically hours wise all week. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm a bit wasted myself.
And I missed you.
You missed me?
I missed you.
You're gonna kiss me?
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so roll the dice or whatever. Let's get us a number.
378.
378. 378. And I guess that's probably somewhere around where we were.
We were at 260 something, I
Okay,
think.
so this is later. Threes. There's the threes. Threes. Okay. 378 is Voyager,
Aha.
Season 2,
Uh,
Episode 6, Twisted.
Twisted. All right.
I have no idea. I'm not good with titles for the most part. So, I mean, if you were to name Discovery titles or Strange New World titles, I'd absolutely be able to tell you what
Right.
episode it was.
So
But
it's gonna have the Falcon in there, and he's gonna be driving cars around the apocalypse. And there's gonna be Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in there, and then a clown in an ice cream van who likes to chop people up, and et cetera, et cetera.
if you guys haven't watched or know anything about the video game Twisted Metal, then you're probably really confused right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So don't get it twisted.
don't get it twisted. Oh God, do you have anything you want to tell the folks?
Honestly, I really don't, which is weird. I guess in if you like podcasts and you don't have enough to take up your time, try the Flophouse because they just today did a review for Jet Li's The One with Jason Statham, and that was a fun episode. and they're, I think, the OG, the original bad movie podcast. I mean, before How Did This Get Made, the Flophouse was reviewing bad movies. So
They're so much fun, you guys, really.
yeah, yeah, I probably wouldn't go way back to the original episodes because the sound quality, it was so early days that, people didn't quite know what they were doing with
Hmm.
podcasting. So
Hmm.
yeah, the microphone and mixing and all that, but yeah, recent episodes. And yeah, if you become a Max Fun member, they have bonus episodes that are fun as well. The minis, they call them, where each of them
Minis.
does like games or whatever. Stuart will do role-playing games with them. So yeah, the Flophouse, if you need more podcasts to entertain you during your commute or working or doing laundry or whatever you do. So
Yeah,
that's my recommendation.
cool. I'm going to talk about a video game, and
Oh,
because it's been on my mind, and I
okay.
was talking to you about it too because I bought it for you.
Right.
There's this game that's up for Game of the Year that's called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. And I have to tell you, I have played a lot of role playing games, a lot, so many role playing games throughout the years. And this is the most unique game of any genre that I have ever played. It is terrifying. It is beautiful. It is interesting. It's confusing. You want to know what happens. You have to know what happens. Just the opening sequence destroyed me. And I was just, I didn't know it was going to be this emotional.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing game. The visuals are like nothing you've ever seen. And so if you like video games and if you like role playing games, that you can find that on pretty much every platform. I think maybe I don't think Nintendo has it, but Xbox, PlayStation, PC, etc. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. It's on sale right now because everybody's starting their Black Friday sales early again. I
Hmm.
swear they start Black Friday in October now.
Oh yeah, earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, my understanding is this game is like uh, in the function of it like a Japanese role-playing game with a French science fiction kind of edge
Mm,
with a kind of Logan's Runish kind of storyline.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like the if you're just to bake it down into just, just talking points or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say any more about it because I don't want to spoil anything.
Right.
But when you play it, Dave, I really want to
Oh
hear your
yeah,
thoughts after the first time you
I've
play it.
already heard a review of it, so I know how it begins.
Hmm.
But it'll be interesting to witness how it begins, firsthand.
It also has one of those things where it triggered my megalophobia.
Oh yeah, big stuff.
Uh-huh. And uh and that's the paintress. The paintress is gigantic.
Yep.
She's gigantic. It's so wrong. No.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if you like role playing games, video games, and want a really unique experience,
Yep.
Expedition 33 is your game.
Yep. Claire Obscura?
No, just obscure.
Obscure. Claire Obscure. Okay.
They're obscure, but that's in small letters. Expedition 33 is in the big letters, you see.
Right. Right, right,
So
right.
yeah. All right then. Well,
Uh, Find me on Blue Sky, DJ Evil Dave. I'm also that on YouTube, Tumblr, places I don't usually go anymore.
mm,
But yeah, if you want to listen to the podcast and bypass Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we're on Hear This, DJ Evil Dave. You'll find Shield Modulation there. You can listen to the MP3 or download it directly. So yeah, as I just put the file over there, it is the raw MP3 file after I've edited and attached artwork and all that stuff. But yeah, it bypasses any podcatcher.
and by editing, he means doing reduced noise
Oh
and
yeah, you know, I don't even reduce noise because Zoom does that for me. I
oh,
truncate silence so there's
truncate
not
silence.
long
Yeah.
gaps, and I add intro and outro. And if there's anything at the very start I'll clip that off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the recording is now in process voice thing.
Yeah.
That we cannot but comment on.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Yep.
Every time. So thanks for joining us again. Sorry this episode was such a downer, but there wasn't a whole lot to like. So hopefully Twisted.
Twisted will be a better scenario.
We'll see next week, won't we, Dave?
Cole Meany was good in this.
Cole Meany is fucking good in everything.
Yep.
There isn't a thing he's not been good in.
So
he's just good. He's just the.
I mean, there's bright spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, story wise, nope. Performance wise, yeah, fine.
Mm-hmm. All right then, folks. Have a good week, and in advance to anyone in the U.S. who celebrates it, Happy Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk to you after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, when you have leftovers.
Yes. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.